Starting off at number 5, this guest came in with serious debt and even worse spending habits.
Well, I don't really believe that you can be debt-free.
Well, how's that? What do you even mean by that? Because obviously people are debt-free. So what do you mean you don't, what does that even mean? What does that even mean?
Look, I don't believe that you can possibly be debt-free. I don't think it's impossible
So what does that mean?
It means that if you stop using your credit, you're going to ruin your credit. You have to constantly be using it. So in an ideal world...
That doesn't mean you can't be.
I didn't say that you can't.
You just said, I believe people can't be debt-free.
I just don't believe it's necessarily true because there's going to be a mortgage, there's going to be a car loan, there's going to be a credit card.
Doesn't have to be.
So wait, you're just never going to do anything?
There are people, I don't even advocate for full debt-free, but like people that follow debt-free, that is debt. Are you... I'm confused. No. That is a balance on a credit card that would equal debt. What do you think people that go through
view it as debt?
You think, okay, well, those people are stupid. We don't need to think about those people. But you think the people that go through Dave Ramsey's program have $1,000 on a credit card and they don't consider that debt?
I don't know what to tell you. I just don't think it's a real thing.
Your car loans potentially, like 0% deals, 1% deals, they can be good for finessing, maybe 0% furniture for like 3 years. It could be good for a variety of things, especially a mortgage. We could vibe with that. But then when you say it literally might not be possible, I think you're kind of literally broken.
No, I just think in my ideal world, around the $2,000 on my credit cards just to keep my credit active.
And what would the limits be? On all your credit accounts, yes, your credit cards, let's say.
The max limit on them was like what, 20,000, 12,000, 11,000, 10,000.
What did you have now? So you're talking about the ones you already have now.
Yeah, I'm talking about the ones I already have now.
Okay, so you have those big transferring.
No, not transferring.
Then what is bouncing?
Well, I'm trying to explain that to you, but you keep cutting me off. Maybe if you listen,
no, it's
Linda.
because I'm trying to listen, but the words you're saying aren't just they're not real financial terms. So I'm trying to just understand even qualify what you're trying to say. So they're bouncing around.
So I would have $2,000 on one credit card. I'd pay that off, and then I'd charge another $2,000 on a different credit. The $2,000 is basically 2 vacations.
Okay, so it's to fund what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, and how much debt do you have today? Not including the mortgage. I know you have a mortgage, chunky ass mortgage, by the way, but not including the mortgage.
I don't know. I'd say like 30.
Bruh, you literally just said you want to cycle. So, it's more than double. So how can you even tell me your plan, your desire? What you want to be is $3,000 or $2,000 bouncing between cards. If your literal debt right now outside of your mortgage is $62,203.72. So what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. In line with anything you're doing.
Well, that's the lifestyle that I've always had.
What is?
Having just the $2,000 in credit card. But what happened was the mortgage, and I had to adjust to having a mortgage.
But that doesn't make any sense. So you got a mortgage you couldn't afford. Why'd you get the mortgage?
No,
What's wrong with you? You don't even have children. Then you wouldn't be readjusting. There's no readjusting. What do you mean readjust?
It's readjust.
A little higher, but you have a strong income even on a slow year. So still, it should be about 50%. You should still have 30% for fun. What the are you cutting back on eating out, which you should, by the way, anyway, because the only thing you're probably adjusting is the waistline of the pants.
Actually, it doesn't change.
Well, that's not good either.
So
instead of just adjusting for your mortgage, you should be adjusting your fast food down.
At number 4, this guest thought their financial situation wasn't that bad until the numbers started adding up.
Let me look through this.
I can walk you through it.
I don't think I need your help.
I don't know.
Okay, this is... Well, at least get one of the pop things,
I don't
dude.
like those.
Oh, but at least I can put it... I can lay it flat if I want to.
Okay. Or something, I can just flip it over. You shut the up. You're very sassy today, Caleb. I don't appreciate it.
Sassy every day.
Great, me too. Again, we can get into it, and you're going to feel like a real asshole.
Maybe, but luckily I know nothing, so it's impossible for me to feel like an asshole. Okay. If something bad happened, well, that's not my fault.
Okay. You doing okay over there? You need some help?
No, I'm good. I'm looking at everything.
Okay.
One eternity.
I have a savings account. I'm good with my money.
Get your paycheck up to 2 days faster.
I don't do that. I don't do the instant transfer.
That's probably where the fee is.
I don't do the instant transfers. I just transfer it for the no fee.
Okay. Yeah. They use it as a perk for their platform for the payroll service to be extra valuable as a doing. You have to wait 3-4 days. I don't understand.
I don't know why I do the daily transfer. I like to see the money in my account. That's why I use it. I don't know.
What do you think if you were being paid every other week and only being paid every other week, you'd be being able to manage between?
I think so. I mean,
paychecks?
I'm good with my money. I'm good with my credit cards. Like I
No,
think
you're
I'm
not.
the
You wouldn't
only
be in
card
this kind of
I'm
debt,
the only
dude.
good credit.
Okay, you made about like $5,700 last month.
It could be just
See, I
timing
don't
as
think
to
you know
how I'm
your actual
transferring it out.
paycheck. Okay.
I do.
Maybe.
It could, yeah.
What was your outflow?
Maybe 5,000?
Okay, this is you good with finances.
Everything that doesn't
and then
have
you
to
don't
come out
pay
of a
enough
checking
towards
account.
them to actually take care of that balance. Of course, that makes sense.
But I pay them on time.
That's why it became, your minimum's great, wonderful. And let's see, every time someone has said that, that is not true, but we'll see. $10,940.42.
Was outflow?
Outflow.
Okay.
Hear that number?
I did hear it.
That's substantial.
But
If you,
that's
you
also-
brought in almost $6,000, but
I
you spent
also
11.
Have like I don't drain my checking account down to zero and then start taking the money and like as the month goes by. There's usually
Well, no
a few
shit. You're
$1,000s
putting
in
everything
there.
on credit cards until they're all maxed out, and then you can't open another credit
No.
card because your credit is shit,
They're
and then
not
you're
maxed.
fucked. I said, shut the fuck up. We will go through everything, but
Okay.
I guarantee you spend more than you pay towards it. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Absolutely. You wouldn't be on this show if it wasn't the case. I mean, that's just a reality.
Okay.
If you were fine, you wouldn't be here.
I mean,
And you just thinking you're okay is going to be a disservice to you for your entire...
Coming in at number 3, this guest shocked everyone with their spending habits.
I don't work in Sacramento.
Oh, well, yeah, that's going to be a lot more expenses.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot more expenses.
Yeah.
And obviously you take, again, your distributions after that.
Yeah, that's what I'm really bad at.
Yeah, but you know how much you spend in a month, right? In your business?
No, I've never.
Well, no. You can sit down at the end of the month and see what you spend. See what you spend.
It's just like one of those things where like I'm never like I don't track. I don't know how much comes
Dude, even
in.
if you're not tracking, let's say $10,000 is our baseline in our checking account. Next month, call it the second week of the next month, first week of the next month. Whatever's above $10,000, you can take out if you want to be overly simplistic.
to run that month because it's like
That's
so
okay. Then take your highest expense month, leave
Yeah.
that amount in your business checking account at all times. Anything above that, you can take out. And anything you take out, set 30% aside. You can take it out multiple times a month if you want to. Yeah, if we're just going overly simplistic,
Do you want to hear a funny story?
no, not. I
I-
was using my business account
No.
yesterday. I wasn't declined. What are you talking about?
No, because okay, so Sunday night I got the email saying, "Oh, you're going to get this much deposited tomorrow based off what I made this weekend." But it wasn't deposited.
Oh, because of the holiday.
Yeah.
So you're relying on deposits to deposits just for frivolous spending?
For fun stuff, yeah.
If 10,000, listen, you're doing okay. You're making $120,000 a year. Okay, before expenses. I don't know what your expenses are. We're gonna look through it. But even still, this doesn't 100. I don't understand. You're not living like an incredibly woo super rich lifestyle in Sacramento. You're not going to on 120.
Alaska's expensive. I spent like $60 on chow mein.
Okay, did it make sense to take the job? Did you break even? Did you even make
No.
money?
Usually I profit. This one, it's Alaska. Like there's not that many
Then we're
dancers
not
and-
taking Alaskan jobs.
But I wanted to go. So it was a work trip and a vacation.
Okay, you just said you didn't take that time making a profit somewhere else.
I think I lost money, especially after the chow mein. And I spent $50 to
But
rent a bike.
even still, I will say it's okay to slightly lose money if you use that as a way to subsidize a vacation.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I saw a moose.
But let's not call it not a vacation. It was a vacation.
No, Lowe's. No, I didn't have a CPA back then.
Why?
I was doing it myself.
That doesn't make any sense. But you didn't know anything. Why would you do something that you know nothing about?
What do you mean? I just started a business. And then it started making more and more money. It just like snowballed.
Yes, I agree, but that's usually when you reach out for help, when you don't know something.
At number 2, this might be one of the most frustrating audits we've ever seen.
$500 more than we bring in on a monthly basis. How are we ever going to get out of debt? You said debt is keeping you up, so you just ignore it, but it's getting worse by $1,500 on a monthly basis. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Again, that is you putting your own self-joy over your wife, over your daughter.
She doesn't tell me no very often.
That was actually even higher than you thought, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so Amazon Chase with this. Oh my This is crazy. $11,835.94. That balance alone is fucking insane. I haven't had a balance like that on a credit card in forever. With a $385 minimum to payment. That's great. Doesn't even matter. Listen, guys, the balance didn't even change. No, the balance literally went down by $1 because you spent $231. Who spent the $231?
Probably me.
I'm not on that account, so it wasn't.
Are you fucking kidding me? So you say you're the one that you care about that? You can.
And I knew I was paying more than
We'll
the.
say 262.
Okay, because I knew I was making more than the minimum because I was trying to get it paid off before it started charging interest.
What does tonight look like when we leave here?
A long conversation back home.
Probably some more tears.
Are you actually going to have a conversation?
I'm going
She'll
to attempt.
try. I mean, it's already charged almost $1,000 in deferred interest, so don't pay this off. By then, like $3,000 of interest is gonna hit, if not more. Okay, because it's charging at 35%.
35%. Wow.
That one's high.
Okay, Academy.
And I just bought them rather than
Why
put
is
them
there
on a credit card.
What do you think's happened here? Do you have any insight into this card?
No, I didn't know about it till. I mean, I knew the card was there, but normally there's not a balance on it. So
Tell her what happened.
I hit a late fee.
Okay. Yeah, this is at 36%. This card, the card we're just talking about.
The Academy.
36 for fucking percent. You're just sitting, you're not even paying. Sitting, not even paying. Well, your wife is at home trying to raise your kid and also work.
3,000 something?
It went up $2,000.
Yes.
$2,000.
For what?
Yeah, for what?
So I thought my RV rent was automatically paid, and it was not.
And finally, number 1. This guess might be one of the worst cases in financial audit history.
GECU, who's this?
Wifey.
Okay, 4,737 with a limit of 5,000, so basically maxed out. And 27 cents with a minimum monthly payment of $95. One, not the $14,000 one we talked about at the beginning.
The minimum is 95, probably like 400 years.
I mean, give me a real answer.
I don't know, 25.
20. But
Okay, so I was close. I do know my numbers.
sure, and 25 is acceptable to you?
We have to do stuff.
There hasn't been one necessity yet.
Yeah, we have to do stuff. We want.
No, there hasn't been one necessity
Okay, we
yet.
want to do stuff.
Okay, do you want to get out of debt or do you want to do stuff?
Eventually. But can I do both? Can I get out of debt and like still live my best life together with her and the kids?
Who are you gonna complain to and have that change?
I just
This
don't.
is the system.
We
You're in
were
the
not
system.
put on this earth to just fucking be ran by bills, bro.
Well, congratulations. You made the choices that got you in them, though. And so did she. And so did she. And you guys continue to make the choices that get you in there. On this earth, we're not.
Kids, and then you're just wishing kids to get hit by a car.
What?
Why?
That's
Because they're
what
not
I
yours.
said.
Literally, you just did. You were like, they're probably gonna get my car too.
Because you didn't teach them how to operate in this world. Your entire motherhood was focused around making sure they saw a jellyfish in the Philippines.
No, I have happy kids.
Yes, exactly, but not smart ones. Do you not
I have an
understand what I
aneurysm.
said?
What is happening?
That's what I am asking. Listen, I'm close to just fucking calling it, and I hate that because I've called it in a few episodes recently, and I really don't like that. I want to get through. But there's so much left here. Dollars is the total line. You have 401. Fees 41. Again with you and your fucking fees, dude. I can't. You're never gonna get out of this. You can't even just pay a minimum monthly payment.
They're only late for like 3 days, and they have
400?
5.
400?
5.
400?
5.
400! Shut the fuck up. It's literally 400. Stop being a moron.
It's 5 on the app.
They probably lowered it. Because you suck. Because there's